So it will be Leicester playing from left to right. Bordeaux, top of the table in Pool 1 after their rampant victory down at Sandy Park today, putting 6. Toulouse missing out on a 5th point in Durban, although they did get the victory. But the mathematics simple for Leicester.
Thank you.
Here's Jack van Poortvliet. Little chip over the top. And that gathered very easily indeed by Ben Carson, another of those emerging youngsters. Carson, who well, he's been thrown very much in the deep end.
From Kata, and then really attacking the edge. A little bit disappointed. They've obviously seen something early this week in their analysis. The 2 kicks in the opening sort of minute and a half, just over that defence. I get Ollie Hassel-Collins' one there because he's on using his TMO, watching the replays. Plenty of chat from those teeth.
Yes, Blues, keep a tempo, please. Let's go. A bit quicker.
Well, remember, we've only got 30 seconds to set up for the line-outs. That's one of those 4 World Rugby Global Law trials.
Linus once. Clear
Stoke hoists it.
Good.
Pollard with the weight. Solid under the high ball. And
quick there, he recycled the ball really well. Ball back on the plate.
It's down there, okay.
For Nathan ducked it. Put it away.
Well, Stephen, you might not have seen it, but I think 10 or 15,000 Tigers fans did. There's a big screen at the end of the ground.
How have you not seen that, Stevie? No comment. It just lands in no man's land, doesn't it? Ollie Hassel-Collins going back. Andre Pollard not sure whether to come forward, and Nick Timoney looking at him in the warm-up. He's a proper unit, isn't he? Quick as well. He reacts first, gets the bounce of the ball. And that's a lovely finish.
Keita out there to Carnduff. Carnduff cutting in. This is rather better from Leicester. There it is for Van Poortvliet. On here to Parisi. Takes play. Important tackle there from Ethan McElroy. Stewart picked up well there by Keita. Keita out there to Carnduff. Carnduff cutting in. This is rather better. Welford Road reaches fever pitch. Montoya.
Lost, push. Use!
Van Poortvliet being told to use it. Parisi. That was Kata. Just squeezing it through the angle.
Time off.
Well, Josh Bassett, his reaction rather suggested. I owed you this one, lads.
Carrying it on that inside arm again.
Okay.
I've been good, Ulster. We talked about the.
He lets the ball here then, okay.
This is the one here. You see jumps for the ball and then that there. Oh.
Thank you.
It's that hyperextension, isn't it?
There's ACL.
Yeah, just the last
territory, that, isn't it, Stevie?
Yeah. And he put the ball down straight away, rolled over, grabbed his knee, and he's been out for a period.
I'll move out the way now. Let's stable out.
So another injury to add to the list
Don't drop on him.
for Richie Murphy.
You just saw from that wide clip there the intent of Leicester there. They 6-7 metres outside there and 22. Andre Pollard in the boot. Yeah, it's a knock on. Right call from Craig Evans.
Let's go.
First game back from a shoulder injury. Parisi looks strong. Aggressive player, really impressed every time I've seen him play for Leicester this year. He's going to be a brilliant addition over the next few years.
Parisi, I'm sure, is aware that the Tigers had a wallet.
That forces players who aren't perhaps used to playing that with that attacking mindset from around the 22, puts their skill set under pressure and you end up getting turnovers. You do that against Toulouse or Bordeaux and you're probably back under your own post, aren't you? Leicester just...
Well, that was an example of Werner Koch, just with the ball in hand, looking to zip one across, and it I think it's Zach Ward and Rory Telfer actually do really well to keep the ball in play and recycle it once again.
I'll tell you what, Craig Evans, there he's unlucky because I think Doak's coming back to that short side to buy a penalty, but Craig Evans pushes, I think it was Ollie Cracknell back in the defensive line, then gets the ball.
The same surname.
2 goals.
Parisi.
Well, but that was an example of Werner Koch just with the ball in hand looking to zip one across, and I think it's Zach Ward and Rory Telfer actually do really well to keep the ball in play and recycle it once again.
I'll tell you what, Craig Evans, there he's unlucky because I think Doak's coming back to that short side to buy a penalty, but Craig Evans pushes, I think it was Ollie Cracknell back in the defensive line, then gets the ball.
The same surname.
2 goals.
An interesting half-time team talk from Michael Checker. Intense, great, but in knockout rugby you've got to have accuracy as well, and just trying to balance that accuracy with attacking intent, and probably more of that from Jack Van Portfleet and Andre Pollard. It's a good exit to start the second half.
Thank you.
Stephen, where do you want to see a bit more from our minutes of this match?
Crouch! Bind!
He's got proper wheels for a second row. But Finn Carnduff does really well following up. Forced a tackle into touch. This is from the earlier box kick. Carnduff again gets up really well, gets the tap back, and then see it again here from Jack Van Portfleet's
Someone in there.
box kick. Just watch Finn Carnduff gets up, gets his hand through.
Close it in.
Have to sit your defenders down because when him and Parisi are coming at you, they're so powerful. That little ball out the back to Andre Pollard.
Richie Murphy had a fantastic start to his time at Ulster. He really got the new coaches bounced, didn't he, in the springtime, but things have gone a little flat so far this season.
Yeah, obviously, I think it's Mark Sexton, isn't it, has left or leaving Connacht at the end of the season, and you remember.
And they love me, but you just have to sometimes move on, don't you, Martin? Can you sing it for?
Hopefully, Zach Ward's down on the far side, and just as he's about to go down on the ground to collect the ball, he takes a knee to the head, completely accidental, but he can't gather because I think he's actually knocked out by the time he hits the ground. And he's still down over there, Martin, in the corner.
Yes, we're going to have to pause.
Time off. Blue. Ripped by Blue.
Well, the referee says it was ripped by the Tigers, which is why he says play on.
Use.
Cooney. Let him up. There's a Chukwu. Carson. Oh, it's a ball pass. We're looking at 10 and 15. 3-2 doesn't go. How would it go for you?
For me, I'm going Marcus Smith at 10 and Freddie Stewart at fullback. Finn Smith on the bench, and then you've got that ability to move Marcus back there if you need to change the game up. Freddie Stewart's form has been spectacular for Leicester over the last few weeks. See, Furbank got injured and people straight up
picked them up. So it's pretty difficult to get adjusted to playing in the back three after playing in the back row most of your career.
Crouch. Bind.
So the last